Hello there, my name is Ben and welcome back. Today we are listening to the two versions of Always Running, my version from the upcoming Call of Duty Zombies album and the original one that you know and love. I say that because I don't get much love for the original version of Always Running, although I think I had less love for the original version of Carry On. One of the best comments on Carry On so far is you've managed to turn the worst song ever made into my favourite song. Which I'm not sure there's any merit to that because it's really not the worst song ever made. Have you ever heard the original Two Down songs? They're fucking awful. And there's a song called Kill, Fuck, Rape, Maim. And that's a YouTube violation, I'm sure of it. But it was they had no lyrics and it was just a horrendous metal mess. So yeah, there's way worse songs than this. So what we're going to do is switch back and forth. You know the drill if you've watched the Carry On one of these between the two songs. And let's have a listen to the original version now.
In this solemn field of silence, I can barely feel the pain.
Okay, so we've got this kind of, we've got a few different guitars in there. It sounds like one guitar, it's not. Because we've got the root note, this low root note, probably on a 7/8 string, some sort of shithole guitar. I hate 8-string guitars. Quick little thing about me, they're fucking shit. I've had a few of them, they're really shit. And that even the frequency of that note annoys me because it's like guitars shouldn't go that low. They sound shit when they're that low. Anyway, moving on. So it's got this reverse delay up the top end, and then there's no delay on the root notes. It's one guitar part that's been split up. I don't know if playability is easier, probably easier when it's split up like that, or maybe they just wanted to control the delays a bit better. My version is similar, but I'm relying on the piano a bit more. There's a few songs on the Call of Duty Zombies album that have a bit of piano in it, but there was originally guitar. It's actually one piano, although it's tuned differently between the two parts. There's a kind of root note, boom, boom, and the boom. So there's this boom, boom. The boom is slightly detuned, as you'll hear. It's detuned on purpose. So the roots are really in tune, and then the boom is slightly detuned, like 10 cents out of tune. And there's some other guitars and stuff, so let's have a listen. That's the original. I do apologise.
In this solemn field of silence, I can barely feel the pain. Blind and deaf to all the violence.
You may notice everything glues a bit better in mine. Well, that's because all the guitars, all the piano, and the vocals are all recorded in the same room. So there's a kind of homogeneous, reverby coalition going on, which makes everything just stick together. Same rooms, the drums, bass, guitars are all tracked here. So there was no overseas bullshit, there was no nonsense, there's no fake guitar amps, there's no fake drums, because the original version of virtually all of the Call of Duty songs have fake drums in them, so they're really weird. Let's move ahead to oh, we've got Amora who's doing the vocals for this because she's the best. So let's listen to the original harmony part here of Always Running.
And I've always felt this way.
I don't know if you can hear that right here. Literally the whole fucking thing is distorting or clipping. Who the fuck mixed this? Did anyone mix this? Was it mastered? Did no one notice that was happening? It's not a creative choice, that's an error. Listen to our version of the harmony part here.
I've always felt this way.
that's exciting. Let's have a listen to the choruses, shall we? Let's have a listen to the original first. Well, the main differences in the choruses. Okay, we've got some synthesizers in now, some real synths. What's the main difference though? Owls feels a lot more glued together. What you'll hear in the original is it's because they're fake drums and the guitars are just kind of plopped on top of them. None of it's really moving together. It's all just kind of individual parts on top of one another, whereas Owls are tracked together. So you'll hear what I mean. Hopefully, let's have the original first. It's cool. It's a cool chorus. Like, there's no doubt that's cool. I just think it could be better. So this is
Angels within. I am running from something. I'm becoming unstoppable, and I'm coming from the something that I'm running from. Becoming one, always running like something might be coming to follow me, and I'm running from the something that.
So yeah, it's huge in comparison. There's multi-layered backing vocals, harmonies, kind of like Queen stacks of harmonies every now and then. The guitars, yeah, are on point, and the whole thing sounds cool. Yeah, the original sounded pretty cool as well. So let's listen to our version of the second verse. Now, in our version of the second verse, we have, if you're on the Patreon, you'll get these stems for like the Easter eggs, by the way. We have this reverse clock tick thing, and I liked that because little bit about this actually. I really liked the buried map. I don't know if that's controversial or not, by the way. Like, everyone may like it. I've got no idea what other people think, but I know that I really liked it, and I liked it because it used ideas from some of my really good friends to create things like the time bomb, the cretin, the ghosts, the maze, the the fountain to get back up to spawn, the Easter egg with the targets, things like that. They're all really cool introductions which hadn't been seen up until that point. A really innovative map, especially the time bomb. Like, there's a really innovative map, and people, I've heard recently some people say they didn't like buried. Well, fair enough, you can like whatever you want, but it didn't half push the boundaries of what they were capable of doing. So in that, yeah, we've got this, I've got this trem picking guitar in the second verse, which again, you need to wear headphones to hear, is a bit Easter eggy. And it comes from, that trem picking guitar comes from my original remade demo of Always Running, where I completely changed the song. I changed the chord structure and everything. Mistakenly changed it, because actually by the end of it, I lost all the nostalgia. I lost all cares about the song. I changed it too much. So we reverted back to the original just to keep it slightly on point, because otherwise I may as well just giving you a brand new song, if not. And it was a good song, but it wasn't this song. So you know, when you change something too much, it becomes unrecognizable. I was going to get into a whole political thing then. Right, let's play our version. The original second verse. Tuning.
I can barely hear the rain.
Vocals really loud in the second verse, and it's out of tune. So let's skip past that. I don't want to play something that's out of tune. Let's go to their version of the bridge.
From becoming one, I've become
think it's a male vocal. It sounds like a male vocal. Here's our version of the bridge. So we've got some gang vocals in there, which is the lovely street team, the Patreon guys. Thank you very much for joining in. That's literally people from the Patreon doing gang vocals. The first of many. It worked really well. So we're going to do a lot more of that. So if you want to come and actually literally get your voice onto the record, then hit up the Patreon. Let's have a look at the final choruses. This is the original final chorus. No, it all goes a bit wrong. Play that ending, it's a little Easter egg in there. So there you go, there's the two versions of Always Running. You don't need to like either better than the other, it's nothing to do with that. It's just seeing what we could do to bring these songs to life, because I'm not convinced that time or money or that much thought was originally put into them, and I'd like to think that I care a great deal about everything to do with zombies, as you're very, very fucking aware. And it's my kind of love letter to the community to make these songs for you and make them free and share the love. And there's people going to put them into their custom maps. That's great. Like, that's amazing. Thank you so much for all of that. And the modding communities so far, the people who've reached out have been so lovely. And I really do appreciate all of you. So thank you very much for watching. Yeah, get on the Patreon if you want to see, if you want this early. Oh yeah, you get this early if you're on the Patreon. If you want to come and do gang vocals for the next song, find out what the next song is early as well, then head over to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/hurtrecords. And on there you can come and join in. And it's fucking cool. Like, there's some amazing things happening there. And this community has come together in ways I didn't even think were possible. The Call of Duty Zombies community for the longest time has been vitriolic and full of acid and venom, and it's amazing. All of a sudden it's kind of like you suck out the poison and things are better, and I can't even fathom where it's going to be in a couple of years' time. The connections that have been remade in the last couple of weeks have been just astounding. So thank you so much for all your support with this. I hope you enjoyed Carrion. If you didn't know that Carrion was already done, then go and get Carrion. It's on Hurt Records now, hurtrecords.com now, and you can go and download a free version of Carrion. This again will be free. Every song is free. It's all for you, and it's all from me. So thank you very much. Buy a fucking Hurt mug. Like, sorry, but look, that's been in the wash 200 times, and it's only really fading now. Like, I mean, severely fading. Maybe 500 times that been in the fucking dishwasher. You can see it's fading, I'm not gonna lie. But 200 washes, what do you fucking expect? I mean, I'm gonna have a drink. Mainly foam. Terrible. Buy a Hurt Records jumper. Honestly, I'm fed up with you lot. Honestly, the ththings I have, that's it. I'll end the video. Oh, I've got to press the button. I will. Here's the button.